Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me, Wendy Anderson, justbe.me. So today is I could just sit here in silence and hopefully you can feel the words that I'm going to say. And that's the way I'm feeling at the moment, that this energy is so enriched, so powerful, that it doesn't even require words. It doesn't require an announcement. It requires nothing. But here I am. I'm going to speak anyway. For clarification on communication of the energy. Sometimes we just need to hear the words as confirmation because many of you may be doubting yourself, that you feel like you have got to a good point of strength and trust in your intuition and you're in a good place, and then you may have a communication with somebody, an interaction with somebody, and you feel like you're back down the mountain again, you feel like you're back down to square one. And you may have done this many, many times till you get to the point of hopelessness. And I have really felt hopelessness in the collective recently. And hopelessness kind of physically, when I feel it in the body, feels like really dry fascias around the neck, around the shoulders, comes up in the hips a little bit, a slight twist in the pelvis, also comes up in the ligaments down the back of your legs, in the meridians that run all the way down the back of your legs and all the way up the sides of your body, also the meridian all the way up the body and all the way down the side of the body. And this is kind of like you've managed to get into a space of sovereignty where you are more authentic than you have ever been before. And you're giving less fucks about what other people say, what other people do. You are just literally being the observer. And then you'll have an interaction with somebody that'll just, you're in a reactivity state, whether you vocalize it, whether you express it, or whether you're just feeling it. You're feeling that reactivity. Then you're back down the mountain of sovereignty because you're starting to care again what people think, what people say, and you're self-doubting again all of your intuition. And the interaction from the other person could be the tone of the voice, that you're explaining something, how you feel or what's coming up for you. Could be the tone of the voice, it could be their line of questioning. It's not empowering, it's like really leading you to self-doubt. And you kind of like you're beginning, then what you were going to say, you'll stop in your tracks and it's kind of like, maybe what I was going to say wasn't right. And then you'll get on with your day, and whatever that intuitive message calling is, it will just dissolve. The energy of it just fizzles out and you forget it and it's no longer there. Now, you may feel like you're in a loop of this, and the loop may be tied to certain people in your life. Now, for me, I've let go of relationships where this is a continuum all the time, that there really is no joy in this relationship to kind of keep it going. And it's like, I'm just a disappointment to this person. It's like, no matter what I do, it's kind of like I am never going to be worthy in this person's eyes. And I get that I don't need my worth from another person. I had a validation addiction, that I was constantly looking for validation from this person. Never going to get it. And this person was contracted for me to learn to never validate me, and that's okay. And I let go of that relationship, shut the door on it, and I'm never going back. And that's okay. That's my sovereign choice to do that. I no longer need to hold responsibility for that person's emotional state or where they are, or their journey. I've learned as well to not get into that loop of guilt, shame, then unworthiness. When we're in a worthiness, we can't manifest for shit. So I'm not here to do that. I'm a creator being. I am here to create. This is my natural essence and my way of being. So anything that is dampening that is taking me away from my authenticity as a natural person and a human being. So can I recognize these structures? Can I recognize these plays? And that's the big difference, is just the recognition of it, the awareness of it. So this sentence was coming to mind: you cannot discover yourself staying only in the warm sunshine of life. So we can learn tools, we can learn uh, whatever it is that's a tool for you to bring yourself back to comfort whilst you're doing the shadow work. But there are people that maybe in your life, maybe not in your life, or maybe you will come into contact with, and they may be having the tools and using the tools. So what tools I'm talking about is um, like spiritual stuff, like potentially you could do, the singing, the dancing, katan, chanting, whatever it is. It's great in that moment to kind of like to feel into that heart space. But may we come away and actually be the observer of oneself. Where is it that I've hurt another person? Where is it that they've hurt me? Where is it that I'm loving a person? Where is it that they're loving me? These are the self-questioning. And it's for us to sit down with ourselves, and can we be truly courageous? Can we be truly honest with ourselves? Because every single one of us has hurt somebody at some point. But we've hurt somebody because we've been disconnected, we've been hurt, we've been wounded. So when we sit down with ourselves in observation and kind of like, yeah, I've hurt somebody, then it's the day of reckoning. What do you want to do with that? You don't have to go to the person and say, oh, I'm really sorry, and beg their forgiveness. You don't have to do that. The main thing is, can you forgive yourself for hurting that other person? Ho'oponopono, those 4 sentences are powerful. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry for not seeing and being witness to this earlier. Please forgive me, which is you're forgiving yourself. It doesn't matter about another person, because it's their free will choice to either forgive or not forgive, and that's okay. It's okay not to forgive. But the main thing is can we forgive ourselves? Because every single one of us right now is on a human journey. When we are created in perfection, the number of 42. The Christ was number 42, and the ascended masters are number 40s. All created in perfection, but also with imperfections. So you cannot discover yourself staying only in the warm sunshine of life. We are all imperfect. Now, the minute we swan round thinking, oh, I don't need to do any work, I'm awesome, I'm brilliant, it's all those people down there are less than, and, look at me, I'm the chosen one, or, look at me, I'm, doing these chants, look at me, I'm doing it, it's all part of the ego, and there's nothing wrong with the ego. It's kept us alive in 3D. But you know what? Don't you want to shift and change into something different? We've got the t-shirt, the video, and the DVD of 5D. I've done, of 3D. I've done 5 lifetimes in it. Literally running away from others that have attempted to dim me, my worthiness, my light, my authenticity, who I am. Lifetimes of it. 5 lifetimes of it. This lifetime, in my karmic cycle, I'm not running anymore. I don't have to run anymore. I don't have to fight anymore, because that's exhausting. All I need to do is know that I am a light keeper. That's it. Nothing will change that. Nothing can corrupt that. Nothing will disrupt that. I am the light keeper. We are all in the kingdom of light, every single one of us. It's just that sometimes we may spend periods looking for a light switch. As long as we are seeking, and as long as we are looking for the light switch, as long as we are attempting to look for the light switch, but you have to sit in the dark. It's not just turning the light switch all the time. The light is as valuable as the dark. Where is it that I've hurt somebody? Where is it that they are hurting me? And it's sitting down with that. And it's feeling it. And it's feeling the hurt, and it's feeling the wound, and it's feeling the heartbreak, and it's feeling your heart literally breaking in two. But then you are the light keeper. So the light comes out. Just pours out. Pours out onto everyone else, onto others. And the reaction from others at the moment, if you are just at this stage in your journey, is you shine a light on their darkness, on their wounds, on their hurts, on everything. And you'll want to run away under a bush because they'll attack you for it. They'll attack you because you just being present with them. You see their light, you see their dark, you see all of their facets, but these people are running away from their own darkness. And you know that because you've run. So it's time to stop running. And it's time to be the observer and know when these plays are happening. Just to see it when somebody's dulling you, it's because they're trying to find a light switch. It's because they're hurt. So, love them anyway. You don't have to be around them. Don't have any guilt or shame to be around them. And they may try and guilt shame you or strength shame you. Just be aware of that program. It's because somebody's done it to them in the past. So it's just a way of being that they've learned. But you know what? You don't have to get into the dark cave with them. And you no longer have to run away. You are the light keeper. Your sovereignty can never be broken from this moment forward. I am here, I am here, I am here. I am free, I am free, I am free. I am free from the guilt. I am free from the shame. I am free from the unworthiness. That's not to say that I am not still going to feel into those things. That's not to say that other people might try and shut the door on my shine, even trap my tail in it. But you know what? The door is always open. It's always open. It's us that feel like it's always closed. So for me as well, I feel a quietness that my guides are stepping back with a message of completion, graduation, ascension, celebration. And I just hope that you can feel my peacefulness as well. Like this is what I want to share. You may not be there yet, and that's okay. Anyone that does need a helping hand with any of these programs, dealing with relationships that you're in a loop with, relationships that you are at a decision point as to whether to walk away or how can I just be the observer in it. Anyone that is in doubt of their decision making, then I would like to gather people actually to do a retreat in September in Portugal. I have some beautiful friends with an amazing space, swimming pool, sunshine, and it'll still be warm in September. The Agro tourism place has only been open a year. So in support for this beautiful couple that I've created something so wonderful and beautiful that are wanting to create tourism within nature. And they do have flushing toilets and amazing showers. So it's not, you don't have to poo in a bucket, guys, or anything like that. It is a little bit of luxury, but still in a natural environment, nestled in 3 mountains in Portugal, and one of them is called Star Mountain. So if you would like to place a comment below, if you are interested, I will post some information on my website, justbe.me. You will be able to book through the website, obtain some more details from the website, when the dates are, when the location is. I have literally just switched this light bulb on here now talking to you. So I will now have to go away and get on with some arrangements, and look forward to meeting other keepers of the light. And it's not that we are special or we are better than anyone or anything like that. It's just we are on this journey where we are, and you will be feeling like you don't belong anywhere. You may be shining your light and you may be attacked for it. You may just want to go in a cave right now. So this retreat and opportunity is to a safe space to shine, to just be you in this space. No fear of attack, because we're kind of like all in the same space. So if you feel like you just want to feel safe and like you truly belong somewhere, even if it's just for a short period of time, just for 7 days, then you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you already for being here, just on this planet, in this world, and being you. Thank you so much. I do see your light and I do see your dark, but it's all good. It's all okay. So I will leave that message with you. I feel like it's the most powerful message that I have been gifted to share, and feel so privileged to be on this journey that is literally like a roller coaster. And there ain't been many sunny days recently, probably over the last couple of years. So it's been pure initiation time, pure learning time. But do you know what? What I've learned in that space and time, then may I share it with those that are ready to listen, that those that have got ears for it, those that have got eyes for it. Anyone that doesn't, that's okay too. That's fine. Crack on with your journey and do whatever it is that you need to do. Some people may call it false light. I just like to see it as beings that just haven't found the light switch yet, that have not managed to find the love for themselves, just a little ounce of it, that they can sit down with that love and literally get everything out the bag. That it's all just part of you and you're just on a human journey. But we've all hurt people, every single one of us, men, women, all of us, parents, the best mother in the world, the best father in the world. We've all done something. But still, at the same time, can you also see yourselves as amazing beings for doing everything that you are doing on this planet, no matter what that is? So, but it's also carriers of the light. It's okay to protect your light. You don't have to feel guilty about protecting yourself anymore. Protect your energy. If you need to hermit under a bush, hermit under a bush. When you're ready, come out. Come out for our retreat in September. You know, that would be pretty awesome. So, with love, lots of love. Remember who you are and what you are. Being of light, made from pure frequency love. You are infinite, so nothing can break you. Really, that's the truth. Not even people in your life that you will be reactive with, and it's like you'll beat yourself up because you're being reactive with them, and it's it's just all part of the plan. It's just all part of the plan. But may you now just be the observer of it and like, I see this loop now. I see the recognition of his behaviour. I see it. Do you know what? I'm just going to stay in my sovereignty. I do not care. And I am definitely not going to be triggered back into guilt, shame, and worthiness and self doubt. No more. So, congratulations to new beginnings. This is the new beingness. Just be it. Whatever it is, just be it. All right, take care. I'm off now. All right, see you later. Bye.